Hey Clashes, the CLASHOWEEN event is around the corner and it's going to bring us a new event resource. It's going to bring us 4 new event troops and it's going to be the biggest event we ever had in Clash of Clans. On top of that, it's going to give you incredible rewards. The new queen skin, runes, whatever you're wishing for, whatever you're hoping for, it is going to be in this new trader deal. But let's start with the beginning. Let's start. What do you have to do when the event drops tomorrow on Friday? Well, the first thing you have to do is build this new building, place it, and you actually unlock the new event pass. This pass is on top of the gold pass. It's not new, I don't know, like diamond pass whatsoever. It is an event pass. You can unlock a lot of stuff in here. For example, all of those new event troops, you have to unlock them. You have to farm sour elixir to actually unlock them. I will explain in just a second how you can farm this new resource, this sour elixir. With unlocking all of the rewards, part of this are the mashup medals, those tokens. With those, you can actually then go to the trader and have those crazy rewards overall, those crazy deals with unlocking, for example, the new queen skin. Any magic item you can hope for, you are going to boost your progress like crazy. It is really insane what is in this shop. I mean, there's just so much different stuff. Just look at that. You can pretty much buy whatever you want. It is incredible. But a big disclaimer, you won't be able to unlock everything even with actively playing. Like, this won't be possible. But as I said, you can unlock the new queen skin as well. The coolest set in my opinion we ever had, like skin-wise, in Clash of Clans. And as always, I mean, obviously there's going to be offers in the game. In those offers, there's going to be as well some of those new medals, which then you can like turn into more rewards. So if you're buying any of those offers, make sure to support your favorite content creator out there. If you want to support me and this channel, it's code iTzu. I really appreciate that. As soon as you're placing this new building, all of your elixir storages and some buildings in general are going to turn into those sour elixir buildings. Which means, yes, you can still farm elixir from those, but on top of that, you can now farm sour elixir from them. What does this mean? Well, if you're going into an attack, you can farm elixir from them. As well, on top of that, you can have passive income of sour elixir from this new building. But take a look at this. As soon as you're attacking someone who has obviously this building and who has this sour elixir, you can just take it, farm it, and make sure that you're progressing in your pass. Because with farming this in general and making sure that you farm as much sour elixir as possible with each attack, you can get this pass going and unlock a lot of crazy stuff. So for example, if we end this, we have now this additional like little icon where you can see how much sour elixir you have made with this one attack, and then you can go back to your new building and actually see how much progress you have done. That being said, we can already collect, for example, the barge troop. We can collect a couple of the new medals to make sure that we can then spend them later in the trader to get those nice rewards. But again, you can see already with just adding all of those rewards up, it won't be enough to buy everything from the reward track, like overall from the reward from the trader. So you really have to pick what is the most important reward you are looking for. Is it the skin? Is it runes for dark elixir, for example? In general, like, it's really up to you and your personal needs. You won't be able to buy everything, except if you're buying offers where those medals are part of. Then this obviously might be a different story. But with that being said, let's now dive into the event troops. Let's go with the most expensive one first. The most expensive one, you need 55,000 sour elixir. You have to farm that or gem it, and with that you're unlocking an insane event troop. This witch golem is having insane hit points. Just compare that to golemites into a golem, because if you place this, he's going to constantly spawn skeletons. And as soon as this grave golem, as soon as this witch golem is down, it will spawn 3 big boys. This is just so much tanking, it's crazy. And a big disclaimer already, those event troops are for fun. I would say strength-wise, they're roundabout as royal goats, maybe even bit better. So they're really, really strong. The good news though is you can't use them in the World Championship, so it's just going to be fun for all of those other players over the next couple of weeks. And it's going to be a really, really fun thing to use them. They're just so good, and they only target defenses, which makes them even better, because this means the golems are going for defenses, and then the skeletons are cleaning things up with their heroes, for example, together. Let's move on to the next event troop which you can unlock. It's the second most expensive and you need overall 35,000 to unlock this Lavaloon troop. Which it pretty much does. It targets air defenses and, well, as soon as it's going to target them, it's going to drop bombs on their way non-stop. Really, another big important thing is all of those troops can be unlocked from Town Hall 6 and then above. So, like, for example, Town Hall 6 is the lowest town hall where you can unlock all of them and, like, get them with Sour Elixir. And obviously to Town Hall 12 as well. The level are obviously different, the strength obviously as well. But trust me, they're strong every single Town Hall level. With that being said, Lavaloon, ladies and gentlemen, it's just really, really good, especially if you take down the air defenses early. The next one is maybe my favorite, not from the, like, I think strength-wise, it's really, really good. It's the Hawk Wizards. So it's pretty much a Hawk Rider, but with ranged attack, with splash damage, and on top of that there's an aura around the Hawk Rider which will take down skeletons. That's right, what is a big counter to Hawks? It's skeletons, which is really annoying sometimes, and with Hawk Wizards the aura will just take them out, no problem whatsoever. So yep, they are going to be strong. You can combine them with a lot of different strategies and they're going to be really, really good to use wherever you are. Legend, Clan War, farming maybe is going to be a great troop to use for sure. If you want to unlock them, it's 15,000 Sour Elixir to get them unlocked. The next one and last troop, and obviously the troop which you unlocked first, is going to be the Barge. If you want to get him, you have to get 2,000 Sour Elixir, which is done pretty quickly. And with that, you have a combination of the Sneaky Archer and the Rage Barbarian. First off, first 5 seconds, you're invisible. Second thing is, your Archer are going to be raged up, kind of as the Rage Barbarian. So it's a combination of those two, and they're pretty good. I would say overall they're not as good when you're going for 3 stars as the other troops we just had, but they're really good for farming, and you don't have to activate them for 25,000 Dark Elixir as Sneaky Goblins. But let's just move on with a couple of example attacks, as in tomorrow's video I will show you the best strategy for every single troop in Clash of Clans, like for the every single event troop. But now let's start things off with the first attack with the Witch Golem. We have 2 Witch Golems on the outside for flanking with the Yeti funneling, and then just go through the middle with obviously opening everything with the Earthquakes. And I don't know what else I should have used. Maybe I could have used another siege, but just a log launcher to just go across and make sure there's a lot of damage already happening to those buildings. And with that being said, we now have a slow wave of buildings, or like slow wave of troops more like, going through those defenses step by step, tanking everything because they are just so tanky. Remember, the Grave Golem is overall above 40 housing space. That is a lot. That is a lot of housing space, but they're just so tanky. One Witch Golem is as tanky as a regular Golem, just the base Golem. Then on top it's spawning skeletons, and on top, if it's going down, it's going to spawn big boys. I mean, that is just crazy. For us right now, we can just freeze the back end non-stop, and I mean, there's no chance of fighting back for those defenses. We have 2 main troops alive, we can just swarm that base, no problem whatsoever. And I think single front towers are not going to be as strong in the next couple of weeks with having those Grave Golems. They are going to be really, really good and really strong to use. And before people are like going crazy now, yes, those troops are strong. Those troops are supposed to be fun, and 3-starring is fun. That's the overall thing. But at the same time, don't worry, you won't get 3-star every single time because, as I said, you can still defend them, but it's going to be a really, really offense-heavy new couple of weeks. But for now, this means let's just move on to the next troop, right? Like we had now the Witch Golem. Let's just move on to the Lavaloon in a second. And then, as I said, tomorrow we're going to have the best strategies for every single event troop. And I will kind of showcase that for you step by step. Let's move on though. Lavaloon is next. As I said already, I am really big fan of just taking down air defenses, and then you can just use them as regular loons. Just being more tanky, being stronger, being better, being just Lavaloon in one troop, right? Now we have taken down 3 air defenses. You can obviously play this as well with like 6 lightnings and go with 1 air defense, like go for 1 air defense with a flame finger, for example. But I feel like this is overall more consistent. With that being said, now we have the king and queen in from the left side going for the last air defense, and then we're going to try to dive forward to the town hall. With the town hall then going down, we can get all of our Lavaloon troops into the base because there's no air defenses left whatsoever, and they're going to target defense after defense after defense. I'm going to use this slammer at the top side to funnel a little bit as my heroes are walking in from the bottom side. Luckily, or big coincidence, the clan castle is not on range of my heroes, so there's nothing which can get lured from that side. And this just means my heroes can take down the town hall pretty much for free, while we have the Lavaloon going for the core. And they're just so tanky, and they're bringing their own cleanup, which is pretty cool. I mean, this means you don't need any minions, you don't need anything else. Like, it's just overall a really nice one in, kind of as the golems as I'm thinking about it. Like, a lot of those troops are bringing cleanup already as well, which is kind of funny. But with that being said, we have the Royal Champ getting added on the outside, just cleaning some things up and making sure that this is going to turn into a 3-star. And well, that's already pretty much it for today's video. We went through every single thing which is going to be added tomorrow. I hope I did not miss anything. I hope you're as excited as I am. And I feel like you kind of have to combine the last update with this event, as this was like one big thing. And I have to say, this event is, like, in my opinion, like a 12 out of 10. Like, it is insane. It is the coolest event we ever had in Clash, in my opinion. And it's just so good design. With the pass, you get so much free stuff, as like, you don't have to pay for anything, obviously, and it's just overall like one of the coolest things we ever had in Clash. Let me know if you think different. Let me know if you think there's something which I'm missing, something which I'm, I don't know, like not paying enough attention to, which is maybe not as positive. But overall, I would say I'm super excited. I'm really looking forward to that. And as well, using some of those troops in my push project, you will see what I'm going to use there. Otherwise, everyone, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys back tomorrow with the guide video for the best strategies for every single event troop. Until then, see ya and bye-bye.